Well, Sami Zayn not only silenced Karrion Kross, but he also mixed it up with Seth Rollins' crew at Night of Champions. As did this man, Penta. Sami and Penta team up tonight versus Big Boss and Reed and Brock Lesnar live.
All right, here we go. Going on, guys? Hello, everybody. All right, so we're gonna try this again today. Hopefully everything's working now. Hopefully everybody can hear me now. Well, nobody comes on, just let me know if you can hear me or not. So, we'll talk about what happened with Night of Champions, a little bit going on, but
presented by Snickers.
see who's going to start off the show tonight. Oh, Rhea Bloody Ripley. Eat, sleep, breathe. The devil's in the dreams. I eat, sleep, breathe. Mommy is always on top. It's good to see her stick it It's nice to see Rhea. Nice to see Rhea win. Nice to see that. She deserves it.
What a battle that was in Riyadh. Now Rhea kicks us off tonight on Monday Night Raw. Even in victory, Rhea still moving a little gingerly. Definitely feeling the effects of Saturday's brutality at Night of Champions. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Get 'em, mommy.
Now that you're calm, the judgment day of behind me, and hopefully for good this time, I'm stuck wondering what is next for Rhea Ripley? And with Evolution just around the corner, I feel like I need to start getting my priorities
Kairi Sane.
A rousing ovation for the women's world champion, Io Sky. defense championship before WrestleMania, Corey, when she shocked the world by knocking off Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair, the match that some would say stole the entire WrestleMania weekend. Rhea has not forgotten that is sticking in her craw. What is Io up to tonight?
Rhea, you cannot have evolution without the Io Sky. But you are wrong about one thing. You are not on top. Not without this. And because I had this. Adam Pearce told me that I can choose who to defend the Women's World Championship against Evolution. 私がチャンピオンなんだから挑戦者を選んだっていいだろう。そうだろう。And I want to defend against the best. And that means defending against Rhea Ripley.
So Kyrie's calling her shot, huh?
Io, I have nothing but respect. And if that is what you want, then I just want you to know that I'm going to stop at nothing to get this back. So, if that's what you want, Io, I just want you to know that what happens at Evolution, that's what you wanted.
I'm gonna restart this thing because I don't know what's going on.
So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley goes for the Women's World Championship. You're on.
What a gutsy move by Io Sky to challenge the Rhea Ripley a week from Sunday at Evolution. Maybe Io feels she solved the Rhea enigma at WrestleMania, but will lightning strike twice for Io Sky. Where they belong. AJ, read the doctor's note. I am injured. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a setback. Not clear. But I know you wouldn't believe me. So Adam Pearce verified and authorized. But if you lay a finger on me or I'm cleared, you'll never get the title. Doctor's order.
Oh, Dom, you're such a...
Yep, right here. Doctor says you're a punk ass. I can't wait till you get this.
Yep.
You're gonna get this. I'm gonna take the ice. I'm gonna beat you so bad. You can't even listen to it.
cleared. Can't touch me.
Not cleared.
Doctor's
Can't
orders,
touch me.
AJ.
Knock his ass out, AJ. Come on. Knock his ass out.
Dominic should just keep his mouth shut. He's not going to be injured forever.
He's not going to be injured forever.
Very true.
He's going to be okay one of these days.
He'll be okay one of these days. He needs some time.
I don't know how I feel about this Judgment Day song. I don't know if it's new or not.
Finn Balor and Cody McDonald look to win back the World Tag Team title. Coming up next,
I do want to see the Judgment Day win. I don't like the new I am not talking. Sorry, I thought I was unmuted, but I don't know how I feel about this week's Judgment Day theme. Exit Bolt, turn on my lights. Exit Bolt, make my lights red.
last week's leftover.
So, I don't like the New Day. I don't like that at all. I don't like, not huge Judgment Day fan of this iteration of it. There's several people that I like. There's several of them. Like I like the old one. I like the one that had Rhea and Priest. I used to like Finn. I mean, I'm ready for Finn. I think Finn's on the verge of turning, but which I'd really like to see. I'd really like to see Finn turn, and they've been teasing that for a while. I don't know if they're saying that maybe Dirty Dom's gonna go face. I doubt that. I don't think he'll ever be face again. At least not for a while. But yeah, now I know this isn't like law content. It's one of my things that I enjoy and I love to do. So that's why I'm doing this. So let me see if I can switch my microphone though. I'll use different mic. So use the device.
And billions of dollars for our clients. Injured, call your army. We're ready to rock. If you want a fighter, you can count on it. There's only one Morgan Morgan for the people. Text Summer to For the People for a chance to win 2 tickets to SummerSlam at 2K. The Man's Trilogy. Friday, July 11th. Well, ladies and gentlemen, WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place at the Lincoln Performing Arts Center in Englewood, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd at 11 p.m. Eastern. On the SummerSlam weekend. Pre-sale is available until 11:59 p.m. Eastern, 8:59 p.m. Pacific, via Ticketmaster, followed by the general public ticket on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Team Championship time. Live on Netflix.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Tag Team Championship! challengers, at a combined weight of 385 pounds, the team of Finn Balor and JD and their opponents at a combined weight of 417 pounds. They are the World Team Champions!
I cannot stand. Oh, I cannot stand the New Day. Ever since they turned on Big E, I just
only wrestled twice and winning the tag team titles from the Warriors back at
and yeah, before anybody says anything, I know that my
Kofi and Wood haven't gone into the fight.
is coming down. I gotta replace
All
this.
the opposition in there. Now we'll see what the opposition brings tonight in the form of the Judgment Day. Fifth time in tag team action. These queens have met. Third time for the World Tag Team titles.
I don't like those tag titles, really. I like the ones in SmackDown. I really like the ones in SmackDown. Let me see, is this working? Test one. Let me know if it's not working, guys.
Against Kofi Kingston, two of the most decorated athletes in WWE today. Look at that. That is actually a piece of bread. And I'll explain this to you because I was talking to Xavier Woods earlier today. He told me that Finn Balor hasn't had calls in weeks, so he needed some energy for his night. Oh, if you have functional eyes, you realize that Balor has more abs than I have fingers on my hands. It's not time for peace offering. What do you mean for peace offering? The tag team titles are on the line. Great record. I'm just trying to figure out where you're coming from. I get it. Balor back into the corner. Not often at his feet. And Kofi Kingston now takes over in this matchup. You see a clean break now from these two teams.
Come on, Finn. I want you to bring back the demon. That's what I want. I want you to bring back the demon. That would be cool.
Singing their praises? I think I've listened to you for years and years. I don't think I've ever heard you say a nice thing about us because you haven't been paying attention. But the fact is, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are great.
Oh, how I wish there was a fast forward to this match. Not a match fan. It's what it is.
New attitude is
This is what I want to see tonight.
the man who's responsible for a lot
Only
of
the
this.
Weaver, though.
So Sami Zayn beat by the champion title. Plus, he got into the New Day's ears a couple of months ago.
Wasn't happy. Was not happy at all about it. Seen her retaining the belt.
They changed their point of view. They changed their mindset. They
Even though I'm
mentality. And look where they are. The top of the tag team matches holding the gold. That's what it's all about. That is talking about the Irish ace. JD McDonough. So that is goes to work for the Judgment Day. First time they battled for the title since they lost them to the Warriors back in December to the Judgment Day. Thanks in a moment there. The 30 seconds of clear quickly as usual. Here comes JD.
Cody? What the hell are you talking about, Michael? Cody? You mean Kofi? Jeez, Cole, you think after 20-some years you know what you're doing.
That might do it. JD McDonough and Cole Xavier Woods has turned the tables. The Xavier Woods strut. Made famous by Xavier Woods. No matter what anybody tells you.
No matter what anybody tells you.
Great. Could be better.
Great. Could be better.
You look awesome. Smell awesome. Stop it.
Alright, so I'll mute during the commercials because I don't really want to hear them. So yeah, I just, I don't know. Obviously the fans want Punk to win the belt, right? That's what all of us fans want. Granted, there's some fans out there that, they really want Cena, to stay champ, and, they're real big Cena fans. And I get it. I understand it. Do I agree? No. Cena's a good wrestler. Don't get me wrong. But he's not the GOAT that they all make him out to be. I don't get it. So, sorry, Ric Flair will always be the GOAT. The 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. But I really wanted Punk to win. I honestly expected Punk was going to win, and then Rollins would come out, cash in, take the belt off Punk, and that would set them up for another match here in the future. I don't understand how they're going to do it with Cena. My gut tells me that more than likely Cena's probably not going to lose the belt until December. However, given the fact that he only has so many number of matches still going, or appearances that he's going to do, I don't know how they're going to do that, because he's almost run out of his appearances. I think he's down to, I don't know, I want to say it's less than 10 now, and we're only, today's June 30th. There's still half the year to go. So clearly, he has to lose the belt at some point, because it can't be expected to continue to appear on all of the program television and then, also come back and, defend the title at various events. So he's going to drop it at some point, obviously. They're not going to let him retire with the belt. Like he said, it's going to ruin wrestling. I don't know. But I want to see him lose it. I don't like Eagle Cena. I know everybody's been wanting to go Cena for 20 years, but I've never. I think that it's, obviously I know it's scripted. It's what's written. He's still the same John Cena in real life that he was, doing all this stuff. I just think it's weird being the biggest person to do all of the Make-A-Wish things. He's doing all these Make-A-Wish things, and then now he's expected to be a bad guy, but he's is he still doing the Make-A-Wish stuff? And kids are posting videos where they're seeing him hanging out in the grocery stores, and he's still, doing, being nice and signing autographs and stuff. So I get it, obviously this is scripted, it's what he's supposed to be doing. I understand. But doesn't mean I have to like it. And that's just one man's opinion. If you don't like my opinion, then tell me. Tell me what your opinion is. And, I'm open to have an honest conversation, an honest chat about it. But, I'm just, again, it's just one man's opinion. And I don't mean to say anything negative about anybody else's opinion. They can have their opinion all they want, but I just would like to. I want to see him lose, and I want to see him lose to somebody that I really want to have the belt. And how fitting would it be for CM Punk to get the belt back after not having, not being in WWE for over a decade? So. I don't know. We'll see. But that's all I'm going to do. Keep on watching. Like everybody else. Keep on watching. Really hope to get to WrestleMania next year in Vegas. Next month roll. And I don't know if I'm going to make it happen. I definitely wanted to go this past year. Although, I think if I would have gone, I would have rioted whenever Cena beat Cody for the belt. I think. I don't know. I don't know how I would have reacted, especially if there's a little intoxication going on with it, but so and you guys see that I'm talking through this match. I don't care. That was pretty sick. Kofi's just not the Kofi that I used to like. I used to like Kofi. I liked the Jamaican man, Kofi. The Jamaican. But as this, I mean, I get it. Do I think Woods and Kingston are a great tag team? Absolutely. Are they as good as the Hardy Boys? No. Are they as good as the Usos? Hell no. But they're good in their own way. I never really liked the whole trio type thing. Whatever their world champion, any one of them could do it. So it's just tight. Say, thank God. Coup de grace, but he missed. Oh. Yeah. Good job, man. Good job, man. What the hell is going on with Xavier's head? Like he ran out of time putting his braids in. New Day sucks. New Day sucks. Missed the trouble. Oh, Finn didn't hold on to the ropes. What'd you get, Woods? Cheating mother. Cheating son of bitches. Pretty long match. Oh, Kingston hit the ropes, knocked down Xavier. Took out Xavier's Woods. Go on, JD. That was pretty sweet. Sling blade. Coup de grace. New tag team champions.
Unfortunately, Kingston and Woods faltered a massive Spanish fly from the top for McDonough. But somehow, Xavier Woods survived with the assist from Kofi Kingston. Kofi would take a high risk. Unfortunately, it did not
Swing blade. That was a nice swing blade.
by Fowler back inside of the ring after a moonsault from JD. The coup de grace from Finn Balor right on the money.
Ever since I figured out how they did that move, I'm not impressed. I used to enjoy it.
Congratulations to McDonough and Balor, and Dirty Dom for that matter. There is one to do.
Dom, you're going to lose that belt very soon.
JD and
Only reason you still got it right now is because your ass didn't go to Saudi Arabia. You refused, like a little punk.
And Finn Balor, our World Tag Team Champions. Of course, maybe your buddies the New Day should wrestle more than once a month. Maybe they're a bit rusty. I don't know if I'm a believer in ring rust. There's one thing for sure, that New Day are going to get together, they're going to re-strategize, they're going to replan their games, and re-assume the climb up the mountain. Well, they've done it a number of times in their career. Can't doubt that. Now,
What's going on with Mac? Where's Mac? He's been out for like 3 or 4 weeks now. What's going on? Anybody know? Anybody got any updates of what's going on with McAfee? Jurassic.
It would be great matchup for you when Lyra Valkyria would come down, seemingly to make sure that Becky Lynch didn't try to cheat to win another matchup. And the wily veteran Becky Lynch knew exactly what was at stake. Champion's advantage in effect. Disqualification would cause Bayley to lose her opportunity.
Give us a triple threat match so we know it's coming.
In on victory, Lyra had finally had enough and was
give us a triple threat match
at the expense of the man, but unfortunately cost Bayley the Intercontinental Championship opportunity in the process. Yeah, Becky Lynch drawing Lyra Valkyria into the fight. Becky retains the championship. Bayley was extremely emotional. Let's head over to Jackie Redmond.
Well, Graves, thank you so much. I'm backstage with Bayley. Bayley, after all of the chaos of last week with Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch, where is your head at now? I mean, are you still focused on another opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship, or yes, that doesn't change. I mean, do I wish I was standing here as your new Women's Intercontinental Champion? Yes, I should have been, but Lyra had to get involved in my business, okay? That's not going to change.
Where's that number 29
back to get my hands on Becky Lynch, and what I'm going to do. Wow, okay, so you can't text me back, you won't talk to me.
I really want
you
guys, I don't know if you can see that or not, UGK fam. I really want Mark Andre Fleury to sign a one-day contract with BGK and retire as Golden Knight.
Hoping things will go back to the way they were with us before WrestleMania. Begin to hope that happens. You actually think I went out there sabotaged you last week, don't you?
You did.
I have any idea what's been happening since you were gone. Things might not be personal between us. It's not personal. It's not personal. It's personal between me and Becky, okay? Okay. And it's not personal between me and Becky. She took me out before WrestleMania. This has been going on for 10 years. 10 years. So this is all about you. No, it's not all about me. But you need to understand that you might be all business, okay? We're not going to go and do you guys. You're basically going to find the
And Pierce is gonna blow a blood vessel.
And arrange for you two to settle it in the ring. Tonight, you're around for the next night tonight. Whoever wins is the new #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship.
That's not what we want, Pierce. That's not what we want, Pierce. Pierce, we want triple threat.
High stakes for Bayley and Lyra tonight as this man, the Celtic Warrior,
Fight night!
Sheamus, Rusev, live tonight.
Man, I hope Miro. I'm so glad that Miro. Well, sorry, Rusev. Yeah. I'm glad Rusev is back in WWE as next time. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go and grab some of this. Hang tight. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to the official Rio season opening ceremony 2024. doubles as a table table? Oh, you bet. Every apex you nail, every second you shave, it's all knowledge that goes
My wife
back
takes our
to you
kids
guys.
to
It's like
summertime
fun.
movies.
It is.
I have a movie program out here, and I'm always working, so I can't ever go. But I always bring back popcorn. So I get to sit here and eat my popcorn and watch my Monday Night Raw as if I was there live in Pittsburgh. I don't like this early start time for WWE though. We got work to do. But I'm not gonna miss out. Turn off those notifications so you guys don't hear that ding. No, it's not a beer. Oh, we're back.
And now, via Ticketmaster, and of course the main event for Saturday night's main event, Goldberg versus the iconic Goldberg.
I mean, you kind of already said Goldberg's not going to win because it's his retirement match. So if he wins, it's not his retirement match. So Gunther's going to beat Goldberg. It's either that or what? Goldberg's going to win and then he's going to drop the belt. But doesn't make any sense. What's crazy is all these old guys get their retirement matches. Paul doesn't get his. Although, I don't know if you guys heard it at the PLE. I always want to say pay-per-view because I'm old school, but at the PLE afterwards at the post match show, all the fans were asking for Triple H to one more match, and Triple H was like, one more match would be the very last thing I do, literally. Fitz knows he can't. He could, he would, and everybody knows that. But you know what they always say: those who can't teach. Well, that's what Fitz is doing now. He can't do it anymore, so he's teaching the next generation, and he's giving us storylines that hopefully we all like. There's some things I don't like about his storylines, but I gotta admit, it's 1,000 times better than old Vince McMahon. Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
You started something with me and my family in Atlanta, Georgia. Gage, I really hope for you that Phil is a better fighter than he is a professional wrestler. I am going to make sure that I end it in Atlanta, Georgia. You can't stop me.
Lord.
It's all going down a week from Saturday. A generational clash between two of the heaviest hitters this game has ever known. as the ring general Gunther
Funny,
defends
Goldberg's
his world heavyweight
58, I think.
against
Gunther looks like he's an old
WWE
man.
Hall of
He's
Famer
only
Goldberg.
30, I think.
And it's only
Gunther looks a lot older than he really is. Goldberg doesn't look as old as he is.
Atlanta. Again, remember, a week from Saturday, NBC, 8 o'clock Eastern, live nationwide, also available on Peacock. And another programming note, it's coming Friday Night SmackDown, the USA Network of the States, internationally.
I don't know how well you guys can hear me or not.
2 hours.
But
2 hours of Friday Night SmackDown starting this Friday. Well, you know, Chad Gable just likes to push people's buttons.
I don't think it's that microphone. I think it's
He ran into Penta last week.
webcam.
Maybe I'll rip that stupid mask off your head and show everybody the ridiculous. Hey, it's so what would follow would be disastrous for Master Chad Gable. And the sacrifice delivered by Penta. I told you, dance knows how to people's business.
I hate this, guys. I hate this. But while I'm gone, I need you to hold down the fort.
Oh.
Okay, please. Sorry, guys. Apologize for the interruption. Chad, I just got the update from medical. And I wanted to say how sorry I am for the injury and wish you best luck in your surgery and recovery. Pierce, I'm an Olympian. Okay, I make my own luck, but thank you. Yeah. Guess that means we're not going to see our buddy El Grande Americano for a while, huh? Well, he's the world's greatest luchador, Pierce. I'm sure he keeps a busy schedule, but you never know.
Huh.
You guys, don't let the American-made spirit die while I'm gone. Ivy, I need you to conquer Stephanie Becerra. And you two, I'm sure you're sick of everyone talking about your championship potential, so it's time to fulfill it.
So we got you, Chad.
What are we going to do without you, Chad? I mean, I'm boss. You're boss. I know you're all boss. Listen to Ivy.
Well, it's too bad we won't see Gable and won't see El Grande Americano, are you?
Rusev.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Bulgaria, weighing at 270 pounds, Rusev. This will be a brawl. Rusev and Sheamus rekindle a old rivalry coming up live on Netflix. Well, WWE fans,
All the nations.
Big Bronson Reed is giving us a special look at Jurassic World Rebirth in theaters Wednesday. Check it out.
Oh, Bronson do that.
This
Let me guess, he's one of the gorillas.
is a dangerous place.
Or is he one of the dinosaurs?
Deadly predators,
So he's that big.
ancient creatures, colossal beasts. The stakes, survivor's a long shot. You can try to win. You can try to fight. Come on! But you're among
I don't know.
dangerous creatures known to man.
I feel like the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movies is becoming like the Fast and Furious one. We ended already, but isn't that? Fair enough. Oh, and speaking of which, I don't know if anybody's actually heard. So I guess Vin Diesel has said they wanted, or I guess the producers said that they wanted the final Fast and Furious to come out on a certain date in 2027, I think it was. And Vin Diesel said under 3 conditions. One, it's back in LA. Okay, that's cool. 2, it gets back to what it originated as it's about street racing, which, the first 3 movies were. Kind of the fourth too, a little bit, but the rest of them weren't. But the biggest shocker, the biggest thing was Ryan's going to be back. Not sure how they're going to pull that one off unless it's AI or CGI or they recast the character, which I think would cause a huge outcry if they ended up recasting Brian, his character, Paul Walker, like at least somebody else. I mean, I don't know how they're going to pull it off, but apparently they all agreed, and that's what's going to happen. So, will I see it? Probably. Will I be happy about it? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, I haven't really watched. Actually, I don't think I have. I haven't watched any of them since Paul Walker died. I went and saw 7 in the theater, and saw 7 in the theater. I must have got something in my eye because my eyes were watering pretty bad. But nonetheless, I mean, it was hard. It was a very, very hard match or hard movie to watch. But but after that, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I mean, that was part of the reason why I didn't like Tokyo Drift, because it didn't have Paul Walker, and I thought Paul Walker really made that franchise. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's another thing I can't believe they did. That's on Saturday night. How are you going to take the belt off of Jacob and give it to Solo?
Survivor Series comes to Petco Park in San Diego for the first time ever, November 29th. Tickets are on sale Friday, July 11th. That's a week from Friday.
Booking.
Pre-sale starts
What were you
next
thinking?
Wednesday, July 9th. Register now or visit WWE.com/events for more information. Let's see how it goes.
Congratulations. You know, I have a feeling you guys are trying to figure out what to do about the Women's World Tag Team Champions.
We just wanted it.
Yeah. Well, as a tag team champion myself, I have an idea.
You've had it for 5
Can you hear
seconds.
me
Shut
out,
up.
please? Well, I feel like Raquel's worked really hard to not only win those titles, but to defend those titles. And I feel like it would be really mean of you guys to strip her of the title. Okay, you have an idea? We find her a new tag team partner. Anyone?
Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne. Great idea. It's a great idea. And it works for everyone. It works for you. It'll give you some matches on Raw. It works for you. It'll give you some matches on SmackDown. It works for everyone. It's a win-win. No brainer. Momentito, we're going to confer for a second. Okay? Take it home. Okay. Finn, you know what? We will allow it. Yes. Under one condition.
Good win.
Raquel and Roxanne, they're going to have to justify this decision to the
An evolution.
to us and to the world that they're worthy champions. Yeah. So in 2 weeks at Evolution, they're going to defend those titles against a team from Raw, a team from SmackDown, and a team from NXT. You know what? If I was in the clubhouse, that's how I'm going to do. So, done deal. Great. Now, it is official. Thank you. Look at us on the same page. For now.
Uh-oh.
Finally, some resolution of the women's tag team division. I love it. A great mutual decision by our managers general. Finn Balor sort of persuaded them to do that, but I get it. And meanwhile, this is going to be a banger, as Sheamus likes to say. Sheamus and Rusev, the last time they competed in the same match was just a couple of weeks ago. But before that, 6 years ago, in a fatal four-way tag team match at WrestleMania. Their last one-on-one match, Corey, was a decade ago. And Sheamus has never defeated Rusev when it comes to one-on-one matches. That's a very special night for Sheamus as he celebrates 16 years since debuting on WWE as a member of the ECW.
Boys, you already know how it's going to end.
Incredible career. Yeah, and again, they were the best of friends, as Corey said. They were once part of the League of Nations. Sheamus, Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, and Wade Barrett. The dissolution of that group came when they kicked Barrett out because they thought he was the weak link. I've always blamed Barrett. Everyone has. It's still today. Look at this. Collar and elbow tie up between two bulls. This has Big E special written all over it. And Rusev and Sheamus, this is not going to be a pretty match. It's going to be an all-out brawl.
No, it won't.
Returned to WWE.
Because it's still inside the ropes.
His mistakes.
Only can win by pinballs and submissions.
On this business. Whereas Rusev believes that in his hour of need, Sheamus abandoned him. Sheamus was nowhere to be found. And Sheamus feels that Rusev's a grown man. Rusev could forge his own path, figure out his own problem. Either way, we're the beneficiaries of these two massive human beings throwing down. Changing blows, center of the ring. Sheamus and Rusev. And the Celtic Warrior bounces Rusev face first off the turf up for no reason. They control the matchup. It's not long for this one to devolve into a full-blown banger. And down goes Sheamus. Yeah, good luck to Rob Zapata, our referee in this matchup. Sheamus, of course, a former four-time world champion. And Sheamus followed up with a clothesline. I'm going to get this right tonight. He calls this the Predator. Correct. A modification on the Dublin Smile as he continues to torture Rusev here. He called it the Terminator.
4. Get off.
The end of it for Sheamus. And now there's the left QB on the receiving end of some of these heavy hands. Sheamus, a Hall of Fame resume, of course. The 4th World Championship, the 3-time United States champion, 5-time tag. He won a Rumble, a Money in the Bank, and a King of the Ring.
111 degrees out here in Arizona today.
That's an unfamiliar feeling for Sheamus being manhandled like that. Yeah, great point. Sheamus isn't often outpowered in a matchup, but he may well be tonight. Rusev returning to WWE with a scowl on his face. Ooh. Admitted mistakes in the past. He's been able to find himself, and he's returned better than ever. Sheamus now clubs away at the spine. Oh my God! The impact between these two might leave bruises on the front row. Oh, Sheamus catching Rusev into a power slam. Look at that man's eyes, Cole. The Celtic Warrior, furious.
I'm Charlize Theron. What's my go-to benchmark move? This one's called Point Lesson. This is super serious. We can create a great job. And this is just a badass sword fight. Which the old guard too, for me on Netflix.
He's leaving home to protect his family and yours. You're with Sarah. During the holiday, when she misses home the most. Thanks to generous supporters, we're with all and their families.
Alright guys, I'll be right back.
You with them, learn more at USO.org. Need a little help? We got help. Need some advice?
The vertical base here. Every time you think one of these men grabs the upper hand, the other one just turns it back around. It's a seesaw battle at this point, in every sense of the word. Now it's the rear chin lock applied by Rusev. Notice the aggression with which he grabbed it. Just squeezing the breath out of the Celtic Warrior. This is a terrifyingly painful position he grabbed. Yeah, and a little wasted motion at all for Rusev. Everything is done with a purpose. And then Sheamus transition to the front face lock by Rusev. Feels vertical base. Sheamus with an out power Rusev here. Lifting Rusev to front him up and driving him into the corner, forcing a break. Rusev with a kick to the face, and Sheamus collapses again. Oh, did you hear that, Paul? Right between the shoulder blades. And Rusev done a masterful job to this point in the match of taking the WWE Universe out of the match, not allowing them to rally Sheamus in this battle just yet. Just a methodical beatdown of the Celtic Warriors so far. Again, normally I would advise against any superstar.
I don't know if this is working at all.
Insult and Sheamus, but Rusev knows what he's dealing with. Yeah, but Sheamus is begging for more. He's saying, bring it, bring it. Instead, the Celtic Warrior with staying control. They could have screwed him, no doubt about that. But it's just firing him up. The constant physical contact here by Rusev is firing Sheamus up. Like the base of the Loose Tavern and Fight Club right now. Here comes the Celtic Warrior.
Here comes Sheamus. Sheamus fighting back.
Sheamus is splitting out of the corner. Rusev. Another one.
Come on, Sheamus.
Rusev is not getting up from too many of those backhanded blows from the powerhouse Sheamus. And Sheamus, Irish first backbreaker. Rusev's clearly inflicted a great deal of damage. Sheamus unable to even attempt a lateral press after the Irish curse, which has brought him success in the back. He had physically spit, perhaps. And Sheamus on the apron, going to climb up to the top rope now.
Sheamus, don't take your big ass up there. Come on, get down. Get down.
Can't let emotions get the best of you when you're dealing with someone as dangerous as Rusev. Oh, he's connected. That could be enough. Rusev writhing in pain, and a kick out. He kicked out at one. How did he kick out at one off of that? I don't have any answer for that question.
Because Sheamus didn't hit as much as he thought he did.
Knee right to the shoulder.
That's it. Oof.
Back images of Ray Stevens off the way. I mean, that was nasty and right on the money. And Sheamus continues the pressure on Rusev. I still can't get over the fact that Rusev kicked out at one after that impact. And that had to drive all the breath out of his lungs. No doubt. And I'm not
Tonight's presentation is brought to you by That Warrior Guy. ThatWarriorGuy.com. Anything you need in Arizona for law, family law, domestic relations. Give me a call.
Rusev, cover now for the victory. And a kick out by Sheamus at two.
Only licensed in Arizona. I don't provide any legal advice.
Follow-away slam.
Unless you're a client.
Heavy artillery from both superstars. Into the cover goes Rusev. Another near fall for Rusev as Sheamus kicks out. Now Rusev trying to figure out what he needs to do with the Sheamus away.
Apparently my daughter's not happy.
The man strikes to the back of Sheamus. Rusev, no, that's not going to win you the match, but it just hurts. It's nasty. Just a little message. And Rusev into the corner. Sheamus beats him. Sheamus still has enough energy left to do that. Rusev, though, caught him.
Took too long, Sheamus.
Now Rusev's going to go up top. Dangerous position for both of these men. This could spell disaster.
Superplex.
Both men down. What a match between Sheamus and Rusev. Look at the impact. He better put a DEA on the back of that mark. They'll be spraying nothing over here. Thank you, Ella. Ooh, now I'm back into the mark. I am looking at anybody else's outball. I'm not going to go through another.
Yeah? Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet. Grab two.
Guess not. Doctor told me I need to start prioritizing my liver.
Dose for your liver is a chemical fat supplement that supports healthy liver.
That's that because we laugh.
At one another.
Sorry guys, I'm still trying to figure this whole YouTube thing out.
There's no love lost whatsoever between them. But both understand how dangerous the opposition is. Both know that one man can turn the other's lights out in the swing of one fist. Now Rusev delivering a couple of headbutts to Shayna. Shayna's still on his feet now. Rusev toe to toe, face to face, block to block. Look at the sweat flying off each man's body upon impact. You said it's a war of attrition. It absolutely is, and then some. One of those blows would send you to the hospital for a month. Did you hear that? God. One of these guys may leave Pittsburgh with a few cauliflower ears. Rusev, a top of the throat now. Kick to the face, and Rusev's taking control again. Down goes Sheamus. Getting cocky with capacity crowd as Rusev. Credit to Sheamus this deep in the matchup for being able to muscle up the massive Rusev. Can Sheamus rally now? The WWE Universe here in the Steel City doing their best to rally behind the Celtic Warriors to keep Sheamus in this fight. Rusev out to the apron. Sheamus has it where he wants it, and he's going to be able to connect this time with 10 gates of the body.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 beats in the dog.
As many rounds as my tire time on your miss this weekend. Let's talk about that. Those blows had some mustard on. Oh, God. Rusev has been feeling that for the next few days, but listen to this place come alive behind Sheamus. On to the probe. Oh, Rusev coming up a great throw by Rusev. And that speed, the immense speed of Rusev. Coming down, leaning out. Oh, what a knee! Rusev is stunned. Rusev wobbling legs. Another knee by Sheamus. cover for the win. Hooks the inside leg. Rusev kicks out. Wow. Listen to the impact on this kneecapper. Yes! I would be surprised if Rusev lost a few teeth. But either way, it's 2 9/10. Rusev able to kick out and keep this contest alive. They're packed to the rafters tonight in Pittsburgh. Over 14,000 sold out. And they're seeing a war between Sheamus and Rusev here one-on-one. An old school super heavyweight throwdown. This reminds you of a late 70s match. In the best way possible. Exactly. These two could go at it all night long. Sheamus trying to lift Rusev up. Rusev drops down. And now it's Rusev playing Sheamus. Stanley Uranagi by Rusev, who now lines up the Celtic Warrior. Oh, caught him with the kick. Sheamus dropped. Well, now's the time to admire your handiwork, Rusev. Oh, no. You know what? And Rusev and Sheamus has felt this move before the accolade. The submission move now locked in by Rusev on Sheamus. The accolade that's won many championships for Rusev over the years. But this deep into the matchup, it's already tough to catch your breath. This makes it downright impossible, not to mention the intense agony up and down your spine. And Sheamus trying to somehow drag himself out of the middle of the ring. I don't know if he's going to have enough power, enough strength, or enough will left. There's no way in hell. As amazing as Sheamus can be, no way. Sheamus, no way. To his feet. Rusev can't believe it. Rusev driven into the corner, still hanging on. And the Rusev hanging on his Sheamus to support all of his body weight. Both heavyweights crashed through the rope to the outside. Yeah, but that broke the accolade. Whoa! By Sheamus. Rusev ain't getting up after that. Sheamus may not get up either. Yeah, was that Sheamus' last gasp? A count of 5 now by our official. Rusev is out. Just starting to move. Sheamus has dragged himself back into the ring. We're at a count of 7. A count of 7. A count of 8 now. Rusev trying to recover. Count of 5. And Rusev just barely beat the count. Barely beat the count. At 9 3/4. But will Rusev regret that decision? Rusev was physically able to will himself back under the bottom rope, break the count of 10. But Rusev does not look like a man who belongs in a fight right now. Yeah, jaw-jarring throw kick in front of us by Sheamus blocking Rusev. Sheamus kicked Rusev so hard, you need dental work. Yeah. Look at this. Rusev was the block. Bounces Sheamus. Face first back here. The ring post. I hope Rusev isn't thinking what he's thinking. Sheamus though. Sheamus looking at Rusev. Sheamus is up. Just didn't have enough to power him up this late in the match. Awkward position there with both men outside the ring on the ropes. Oh, Rusev looked at the eye. Yeah, thumb to the eye. Now exposing the turnbuckle. Oh! Third on first goes Sheamus. That's gotta be it. Sheamus having problems breathing here, I believe it. He went first into the steel. And now, Rusev off the monster kick picks up the win. Here is your winner, Rusev. Come to the eye and an exposed turnbuckle helps get Rusev the hard-fought victory. And this game begins to reign from the Pittsburgh WWE Universe. But the victory belongs to Rusev. Take a look at this. The official view is obscured by the massive bodies of both men. Rusev would take the opportunity to expose the top turnbuckle strut and up across the top of Sheamus' chest, grabs the bottom of his throat.
Now, how is that not illegal,
though? That. This monster kick right on the temple of the Celtic Warrior. Kudos to Sheamus for hanging in this war. But tonight belongs to Rusev. And the biggest The biggest win since his return to WWE for Rusev. 2 weeks from now, we make history for a second time with WWE Evolution. It's no secret that our women's division has the absolute best talent in the world. In Atlanta, the spotlight shines directly on them. To honor the tradition of the first Evolution, Nick and I have decided to host a battle royal where the winner goes on to a championship match at Clash in Paris. Many women will enter Evolution, but only one will be left standing. She will go to Paris for the opportunity to elect.
Well, on the heels of tonight's breaking news that Chad Gable is officially on the sidelines, I'm backstage with American Made Ivy. How do you guys plan to move forward without your leader? Jackie, we've got a lot of work to do. But first things first, I'm getting myself in that battle royal for Evolution. Because believe me, can I get a reaction to whatever that was? No comment. I thank you for the time. Cole Corey, interesting development. Definitely going to try to follow up on it.
That means
I
Chad
think I
Gable's
see
not
someone that we
really
might
good.
want to talk to. Fresh off of a huge victory at Night of Champions, Sami Zayn. Congratulations on
Ole, ole,
defeating
ole,
Karrion Kross. I was
ole.
hoping
Get your phones ready. I would describe myself as a fighter. I'm John Morgan of Morgan Morgan. For over 30 years, our fights have been against giants. We have recovered billions and billions and billions of dollars for our clients. Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. If you want a fighter, you can count on us. There's only one Morgan Morgan for the people. Text Summer to For the People for a chance to win 2 tickets to SummerSlam at 2K. You doing great. You look awesome. You smell awesome. Stop it. You look awesome. Here at the Slim Jim Gym, we train hard and we snack hard. Food. In here, everybody knows who stayed listening. The five day old. You want to share a little stuff.
for adults with obesity, Zepbound means change.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take it religiously, or if you or someone in your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and tell your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. against the best. And that means defending against with victory. So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship.
It's interesting to note that Rhea Ripley has never defeated Io Sky in her career. Well, she gets another opportunity a week from Sunday at WWE Evolution in Atlanta.
Yeah, and until Saturday night, John Cena had never beat CM Punk.
Io Sky. It takes place at Evolution. Opportunity is the name of the game at Evolution. We heard it announced earlier tonight by Manager General Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. A battle royal to determine the new #1 contender. The winner earns a championship match at Clash in Paris. Our general manager has also made a decision tonight with Liv Morgan out with injury. Roxanne Perez will take her place. She's the new tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez of Judgment Day. Their first big test, it happens a week from Sunday at Evolution. A team from Raw, a team from SmackDown, a team from NXT, and a fatal four-way match for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. And Monday Night Raw is live tonight, sold out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and presented by Snickers. There's a lot going down in the Steel City tonight. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers in the house. Pam and Connor Hayward right here behind us, as always. Big day in the Steelers organization. We've already got your old quarterback from New York, Aaron Rodgers, and we had a big trade today with the Miami Dolphins and New York Steelers. I got big plans and big hopes this year. Well, Aaron Rodgers broke my heart, so I get to break your heart, so we got that in common. Talking about breaking hearts, look no further. How about breaking bones?
I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the world heavyweight champion, the reigning Goldberg. It's a massive weekend in Atlanta. A week from Saturday and Saturday night's main event, 8 o'clock on the East Coast, live nationwide on NBC and Peacock. The final time, the iconic Hall of Famer Goldberg will be in the ring as he battles Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was interesting when I interviewed Gunther last week after the interview was over. We were walking out of the interview room and I said, "Hey, Bill, what happens if you win the title?" He looked at me and smiled and said, "Interesting dilemma, isn't it?" Well, if you ask Gunther, there's absolutely no conceivable way that happens in Atlanta, Georgia, or anywhere else on the planet. The World Heavyweight Champion Gunther intends on leaving the same way he walks in, with gold around his waist and a new Hall of Famer on his list of fallen opponents.
See what the old Austrian has to say. You tapped out. You tapped out. You tapped out.
Yes, you guessed right. I came out here tonight to talk about Phil Goldberg.
Why? You scared?
And I gotta say, I'm very impressed. We all saw the video highlighting some of Phil Goldberg's greatest career moments before. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. It's violent, it's brutal, destructive. He left a mark on every he ever stepped in the ring with. But just like his matches, all summed up in 3 minutes for you. Bill
You're an
Goldberg
asshole.
Goldberg has every right to claim that he's the most feared man of his generation. But I am not afraid of what is left of Bill Goldberg, because I see what he really is. He's a 58-year-old man that wants to ride out his career on my coattail. One last hurrah at my expense. It is definitely not going to happen, because I know Bill Goldberg is not capable of taking the World Heavyweight Championship away from me. And I know that I'm very capable to beat him in just under 3 minutes. But that's not my goal. My goal for Saturday Night's main event is to take my time, take him apart, blow him up, outclass him, and embarrass him in front of everything and everyone that's near and dear to him. So I heard Bill Goldberg say he doesn't like bullies. So Bill, too bad you bumped into the biggest bully around here. At Saturday Night's main event, I'm going to bully you. I'm going to push you around. I'm going to treat you like a piece of crap. And there is nothing you can do about it. And now we're all here guessing if you, Bill, if you still got it. Well, I'm going to expose you never had it. Wow. Intense stuff. And after Bill Goldberg, I'll be walking out here. It will be on me to raise the question. Who's next? Huh? Who is it? Who's next for the hang it out? Huh?
Like, turn around, Gunther.
Well, he could be next because Seth Rollins has missed the Money in the Bank.
There you go. That's what's going to happen right there. That's how they're going to do it. Goldberg's going to win and beat Gunther. And Rollins is going to come in, cash in, come out, cash in. And walk away.
Might go a long way when you're dealing with Mr. Money in the Bank. Well, Seth Rollins tried to change the course of the future at WWE.
Oh, he's got a new, new painted Money in the Bank box.
Sami Zayn and even John Cena. But in the end, he got what he wanted. He screwed his longtime enemy, CM Punk, out of the title.
I thought Cole was going to say long-time friend, CM Punk. I was about to say. I can't tell if they're trying to make Rollins a heel, a face, like what? Because Gunther's a heel.
Well, by the look on his face, for some reason you're very proud to travel very, very far and achieve absolutely nothing. I mean,
Hey, achieve absolutely nothing. Come on, he hasn't been paying attention. He hasn't been paying attention. Look, Luther, we came out here to congratulate you. We have not seen you since you won this beautiful World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, congratulations.
in general, congratulations, champ. If you had been paying attention, you would understand. We did not go to Night of Champions to cash in this Money in the Bank contract on John Cena. If you had been paying attention, you would understand. For the last 2 years, I have said time and time again that if there is breath in my lungs, CM Punk will not be a world champion in this company. And we flew all the way across the world to stand on that business. But as it stands, this Money in the Bank contract, when we won this, I told the world it was going to be an all-out assault on both world titles. So let me repeat. Congratulations,
Champ.
champ. Punk is here. Rollins mentioned it. Rollins screwed Punk out of the championship.
Look in my eyes, what
And
you
he's forgiven nor
see.
forgotten. CM Punk believes he should be undisputed WWE
He
champion
should
right
be.
now. He should be. If it weren't for Rollins, he may be. And Rollins gonna hightail it. Rollins retreating. Trying to get as far away from Punk as he can. Rollins should have never stirred up Punk like this. Whoa.
I don't think Gunther was supposed to fall like that.
Highly emotional, combustible CM Punk and just knocked Gunther, the champ, down.
Ah,
What the hell are they? Put her on the set. LA Knight, attacking Rollins. A big storm is settled here. Rollins and company trying to take out Rollins on a number of occasions. LA Knight feels as though that trio has cost him championship gold success. And this hothead is not about to let it stand. Rollins escaped Punk, but he ran into LA Knight and brought up in the concourse. This club level is worth spending extra money. You might get to see that up close. And Rollins is not making many friends. Rollins to the eyes. Seth getting the hell out of Dodge. Nice crossover over between these two.
Congrats, champ. We did it. When you listen to Finn, you win. Oh, it looks great on you, too.
Oh, good. We're just replacing Liz like that. You know, she's been rehabbing 2 to 3 times a week. She's gonna come back. We're not replacing her.
Listen to you. Speaking from experience, I've had a shoulder injury before. I know how long it takes to rehab that. It's going to be a really long road for Liv, okay? And I just want you to stay champion.
Fine, I guess, whatever. So, does this mean what I think it means?
Well, I think so, but maybe we should have a vote.
A vote?
Yes, a vote to see if Roxanne should be the newest member of the Judgment Day. Everyone knows my answer. That's
John, you're in. JD? I want you to understand how it's a yes for me or no. Huh?
No. Make the decision yourself. Make it proud.
Alleged yes. Raquel, it's down to you.
You better hold up your end of the deal, Chiquita.
Well, I guess it's official. Roxanne, let's cheers our titles to the newest member of the Judgment Day. Welcome.
I still hope everyone have all this stuff. Anything you guys need, I'll do it. And I think I'll start by getting revenge on the person that took out Liv. How are you saying?
I guess we're on the same page when it comes to that.
Liv's gonna love this. She's gonna love this. This is great.
Prospect no more for Roxanne Perez. Judgment Day is on the goal.
Liv's not gonna love it.
The crowd practicing seconds for one call. Introducing from San Jose, California, Bailey. Well, Bailey had a fun week last week. He, of course, from San Jose, California. And Corey, she had the honor to announce the number 2 and the number 30 picks in the NHL draft for her hometown team, the San Jose Sharks. Well, I'm far from a Sharks fan. Bailey told me how magical it was to see these players have their name called, to realize their lives were going to change forever. She took that opportunity very, very seriously. Bailey trying to change her life. Number 1 contendership for the Intercontinental title on the line. Live.
You want to do a little stuff?
Yeah, I could get into it. It's like a one-time casual thing with Tyler, or
I was talking about switching teams. Okay.
Like this thing. I'm working on it.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game.
I'll be right back, guys.
And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having a credit 全てのチャンピオン。私は必ずそのベルトを取る。何にも怖くない。何度倒されても立ち上がり続けてきた。I don't run from the storm. I run into the pirate princess is here.
Hey Google, make my legs red.
Fan parade of the Judgment Day, as you heard earlier on. Well, Evolution is presented by Maybelline New York, the official cosmetics partner of WWE. Massive matchup here tonight. Bailey, Lyra Valkyria, battle it out to see who will be the next in line to challenge Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Talked a little bit earlier about the dissolution of this friendship, Corey.
I don't know how I feel about this.
They were
I like
supposed
both
to
of these
team
girls.
at WrestleMania before the attack by Becky Lynch. And the emotion and the passion over the Intercontinental title really driven a wedge between these two women. I sort of understand both sides of the argument. You've got Bayley, who was disappointed she missed WrestleMania, and Lyra would move on without her.
She didn't just miss WrestleMania. She was taken
However, I
out of
understand where Lyra
WrestleMania.
Valkyria's head was at. Your partner goes down with an injury, it's a massive opportunity. You find yourself a new partner and you move on. Lyra Valkyria so improved and into a rider here, shoulders down and a kick out. This is the third time that Bayley and Lyra have gone one-on-one. Back in April, Lyra Valkyria beat Bayley with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. In February, Bayley actually knocked off Lyra, which allowed her to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match. And I know how much respect Bayley has for Lyra as a competitor. Bayley's constantly keeping a close eye on NXT and even wrestling companies around the world to see who the next up-and-coming talent is. And I know Bayley has thought the world of Lyra for quite some time. Yeah, no doubt about it. And the reason they were such good friends. But for Bayley, it's about adding another part to your Hall of Fame resume. Winning the Women's Intercontinental title. Here's the cover and a kick out. It's about more than that, though. Yes, you want to add another championship to your resume, but you also want to stay in the conversation. You want to show the WWE universe that you're still as good now as you ever were. The game is always getting younger. It's getting faster. It's getting stronger. You want to maintain your foothold while you have it. You want to slide. Kicked out by Bayley at 2. Fantastic winning domination by Lyra Valkyria. Bayley, a 4-time world champ, 2-time tag team champion, NXT champ. She won a Royal Rumble. She won a Money in the Bank. There isn't much in this game Bayley hasn't accomplished. But for some reason, Bayley still feels as though she's overlooked. She's not spoken of in the same breath as a Becky Lynch or a Charlotte Flair with the same regularity. But she should be. I agree 1,000%. And now Lyra Valkyria is on her feet up over the top. Gets into the corner by Bayley. And Bayley now sends to Lyra. Oh, great. Cartwheel by Lyra to get out of that now. Oof. Bayley could be thinking about a catapult. Notice how Lyra has both of Bayley's ankles clasped for the moment. Yeah, Lyra Valkyria is so wise beyond her years. Been an incredible first year in Monday Night Raw. Oh, Lyra into the turnbuckle. And that could turn things around for Bayley. Look at this Boston Crab submission applied. Lyra realizes she's in deep, deep trouble. Trying to make it to the bottom rope. Now to force a break.
Get her, Bayley. Come on. Don't let her. Yeah, there we go.
Draws her back to the center of the ring.
Now, is Becky going to come out?
The legs are of Lyra
Kick
Valkyria.
them
Not allowing Bayley to fully cinch it in. Great counter, shoulders down. A kick out by Bayley at 2. But the damage has been done perhaps to the back of Lyra Valkyria. Oh, and a collision, both women down. Center of the ring. Critical part of this matchup. One of these women going to face Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title. Oof.
Damn, there's run a lot more commercials.
always had something special. But you have to go alone to watch it. To see how special you really are. Laundry. What do you do, Pooh? When every day feels like Monday, Minutemen, bring the juice. Destroy you. Good question, please. Good question. Hey, buddy, I just hit. Lyra Valkyria, who says she feels alive when she can fly, goes to the top rope, but Bailey meets her there. You mentioned a few moments ago, Corey, the injured back of Lyra Valkyria because of the Boston Crab seems to be affecting her here. Yeah, to the surprise of no one, as we talk so frequently, that any damage to your core affects every aspect of your game, whether it be offensive or defensive. Oh, a superplex! That's not going to help. Oh, wait. Both shoulders down and a kick out. Bailey was trying to kick her legs over, perhaps into a pinning combination. Valkyria one step ahead would tie the role model up as we take another look at this expertly executed superplex. But again, we talk about the damage to Valkyria's back. That certainly couldn't have helped, although Lyra nearly stole one. And Bailey now, a couple of clotheslines beginning to build a little bit more momentum here. High angle belly to back suplex by the role model, and Valkyria wisely rolling under the bottom rope to the floor. Yeah, Bailey, you saw the look on her face. She knew that was her opportunity maybe to put Lyra away, and now Valkyria outside the ring, and Bailey measuring her opponent, but he used the steps to her advantage and delivers an elbow to Valkyria. Bailey with a chance to rubber one out. Near fall. Again, the winner of this match faces Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship at some point down the road. This is the pace Bailey wants, I believe. I think Bailey of the two is more comfortable with a more methodical pace. To your point earlier, Lyra does feel extremely comfortable flying around, picking up the pace. Not that Bailey can't. We've seen what Bailey can do off of the top rope. But Bailey does tend to employ a more traditional strategy. Great counter by Lyra, turning that into an arm grab. Wow, around we go. Lyra now. Oh! Swinging neck breaker. Vicious. Cover for the win. And Bailey gets the shoulder up. Take another look at this. Valkyria with a wicked swinging neck breaker just spiked Bailey in the middle of the ring. Talked earlier about the maturation of Lyra Valkyria over the past year here on Monday Night Raw. She's been a part of some of the biggest events. Went for the tornado DDT. Bailey is able to shrug it off. Sunset flip turnbuckle. There we go. And I think, beautiful pinning combination for the win. And Lyra manages to kick out. And I think Lyra Valkyria knows how dangerous Bailey is, and Lyra realizes you may only get to make one mistake. You may only miscalculate once when you're dealing with a veteran as decorated as Bailey. Lyra's done a great point to mitigate the damage done to her. And again, that sunset flip bomb into the turnbuckle opens on the back again of Lyra Valkyria. Bailey keeps up the pressure into the core. of the former Intercontinental Champion. And look at this. Lyra with a gunman. Oh, bomb. Here it is for the win. Shoulders down. Belly kicks again. And that's a testament to the toughness of Lyra Valkyria with the damaged core, hoisting up the role model and spiking Bayley with a sit-out powerbomb. Nearly ended this. And what a battle between these two. Becky Lynch waiting in the wings. And I guarantee you, the man is studying each and every move both of these competitors make. Looking for a German suplex. This Valkyria countered by Bayley. And Lyra off the second rope. Both women hit heads. And both women are down. Lyra trying to dig up the cobwebs. Bayley back to her feet. Blows exchange. I believe Bayley might have the advantage. I don't know if it's a smart decision to stand and strike by Valkyria. Both women again with the same idea. Lyra looking for a German suplex. And Bayley standing switch. And for the Rose branch, shrugged off by Valkyria. Valkyria looking for right wing now on Bayley. Bayley into the work out of it. Look on a roll. Almost had her. Lyra's turn. Nice. That might cover. And well, I mean, Lyra clearly had her shoulders down.
Both Bayley and Lyra shoulders down. This back to the draw. Ladies and gentlemen, per the referee's decision, this match has been ruled a draw.
Well, referee Jessica Carr, you can hear her tell Alicia Taylor that both women's shoulders were down. Wait a minute, that was a draw. Bayley upset with it. Lyra as well, and now the fight's on. Both of these women are understandably incensed. There was an opportunity to get Intercontinental Championship on the line. Who the hell wants to go to a draw in that circumstance? Well, we have no number one contender now. Becky Lynch has got to be smiling. As Lyra and Bayley now beat the hell out of each other. Valkyria raining down fists on the role model on the outside. Again, all of this is... Neither of these women so both to this point have made a great case for themselves. Well, somebody's got to get out here and stop this brawl because Bayley and Lyra are fighting out into the WWE fan base now. I gotta be honest with you, I hate this decision by the official. I'm not gonna get fined for that, am I? Well, what did you want him to do? Restart the match? I mean, maybe when you got something stakes as high as an Intercontinental title opportunity. Now I see why these two women are trying to tear each other apart. The general manager's decision. Don't put that on the referee, but nonetheless, Lyra and Bayley finally separated. And again, I mentioned it before, Corey. I'm with Pittsburgh. This is my hometown. Let it fight. I don't like this. I understand the frustration that both Lyra and Bayley are feeling. I really do. Well, there's one person I mentioned before happy about this decision. That's Becky Lynch, the Intercontinental Champion, because she no longer has the number one contender to deal with. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we saw Seth Rollins and LA Knight get in a brawl earlier tonight. Well, Corey's been made official for Saturday night's main event a week from Saturday. Mr. Money in the Bank, the visionary, the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins has a chance to put all of his issues with the megastar to rest as he goes one-on-one with the defiant L.A. Knight.
Punk, listen, I know you're heated. I appreciate you stopping. A lot just went down out there. Seth Rollins, Gunther, I mean, what's going through your mind right now?
What's going through my mind is Seth Rollins' knees haven't worked that well in years. You see him run away, it's because he knows I'm not the one to mess with. I got receipts for him, Paul Heyman, Braun, Gunther, anybody else who wants to get in my way. Excuse me. Hey, look, no offense. I know you got problems with him too, but when it comes to Seth, get at the back of the line. He belongs to me.
I don't know what you're coming in here all hot like I did something to you for. If you want Seth, you can have him 6 days a week as far as I'm concerned. When we talk about the back of the line, Saturday night's main event was just announced. And to me, it's Seth Rollins. So what that means is I am the line. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, tell me, you sure you're one of these? Let's do it.
Well, looks like Sammy's been cleared and ready to go despite the fact that his ribs are heavily taped after an attack by Karrion Kross in a steel pipe earlier tonight.
Well, if we know anything about Sami Zayn, it's that he regularly thinks with his heart rather than his head. Tonight, perfect example.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Action is in touch from Montreal, Quebec. Well, if Sami Zayn thought he put the Karrion Kross problem to bed at Night of Champions, he was clearly mistaken. Kross is going nowhere. Zayn and Penta, Braun and Bronson. Massive main event, live on Netflix.
This is the main event. I don't like the fact that they cut Raw down to 2.5 ish hours.
Diggy, you good? Just feeling a little hoarse. And I can't buy Sprinkles new booties until my paycheck gets the president. Your banking app is a one-trick pony, Oops. But with Cash App, you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, earn up to 4% on your savings, and you can allocate your paycheck automatically between savings and investments. Thanks, Jay. But to be clear, lose the old banking app. Keep Sprinkles? Mm-hmm. Cash App. No tricks, no ponies, just smart money moves.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? There's an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Turn left, Tyler.
Take the guesswork out of your morning lights with O'Reilly VeriScan. It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technician. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you.
Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Like us, you might be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. We are the undiagnosed. We've been told we snore at night and gasp forever. Daytime sleepiness is a drug, but we still have people who count on us. And we're more than just human beings. We are humans. OSA is a chronic condition tied to breathing interruptions and oxygen deprivation during sleep. You're undiagnosed? That was us. Talk to your doctor about OSA. Let's keep being humans.
Combo and an individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium, JETS, Jet City, Rutherford, New Jersey, on Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd, are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Well, you can put your green pom-poms down for a second, because I want to send a special thank you to Cardi B for the SummerSlam theme song, Outside. It's available right now on Apple Music and Spotify.
And tonight's WWE Monday Night Raw, Jurassic World Rebirth, only in theaters Wednesday.
When Sami Zayn and Penta aren't careful, they may find themselves going extinct tonight. Not even Jeff Goldblum can bring them back.
Yeah, two of them that deserve to be in Jurassic Park.
Penta and Sami Zayn, however, have never teamed together. But they'll do it tonight against two men who have made their lives miserable.
Rollins. Enjoy the flow. Where's the visionary? The visionary is already on a jet right now, perfecting Plan B. What's Plan B? The plan is for me to smash anyone who gets in my way. Yeah, I mean, that is a plan, and there's going to come a time where it starts right now with these two. Woo! Hit my music! Woo!
The unpredictable badass and the Oscilla. Or as CM Punk calls him, front rock. Wants to run his mouth at his own barrel. As LA Knight has experienced, and as Sami and Penta are about to find out. Sami Zayn teamed with Jey Uso earlier this month against Breakker and Reed. Actually won the match, albeit by disqualification. And Sami and Penta would like a victory here tonight. I think the secret in this one is Penta. Zero miedo, no fear. You can't step into this matchup with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker with anything resembling fear because they will eat you alive. Both Sami and Penta have had a long rivalry with Braun Breaker over the Intercontinental Championship for a lot of the year. This is a whole different situation, Cole. You've got Bronson Reed, you've got Braun Breaker, and above all else, need I remind you, the genius on the outside of the ring currently holding Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank briefcase. Of course, I'm talking about Paul Heyman, a game changer in every sense of the word. Well, Paul mentioned Seth Rollins was on a private jet home already. A rough night for Mr. Rollins. First, he was attacked by CM Punk. He thought he escaped, and then LA Knight beat him up in the concourse here in the arena. And now Rollins has to face Knight a week from Saturday at Saturday night's main event. Braun Breaker, 6 foot, 250. The Penta, your fear will not back down.
All right,
Beat
good night.
Penta last week in an incredible matchup here on Raw.